Get this wrong and your production server is accessed by an unauthorized user through a weak SSH configuration, leaving your entire system vulnerable to malicious activities. What it does: hardening SSH using zero trust principles is a multi-step process that involves disabling root login, disabling password authentication, configuring key-based authentication only, setting up fail-to-ban, restricting allowed users, configuring idle timeout, and implementing port knocking. This approach ensures that only authorized users can access the server, and even then, only through a secure and monitored channel. Command example: breaking it down, disabling root login prevents attackers from exploiting the root account, which has unlimited privileges on the system. Disabling password authentication forces users to use key-based authentication, which is more secure. Configuring key-based authentication only ensures that only users with a valid public-private key pair can access the server. Setting up fail-to-ban monitors SSH logs and blocks IP addresses with multiple failed login attempts, preventing brute force attacks. Restricting allowed users limits access to only authorized users. Configuring idle timeout automatically disconnects idle sessions after a specified period. Implementing port knocking requires a specific sequence of port knocks to be sent to the server before SSH access is granted, adding an extra layer of security. Common mistakes. A common mistake is to forget to restart the SSH service after making changes to the sshd_config file, which means the changes will not take effect. Another mistake is to not properly configure fail-to-ban, which can lead to false positives or false negatives. Additionally, not restricting allowed users can leave the server vulnerable to unauthorized access. Try this next. Try configuring a more complex port knocking sequence, such as a sequence that requires a specific order of port knocks, or a sequence that requires a specific timing between port knocks. This can add an extra layer of security to the server. Pro tip: in a production environment, it's essential to regularly review and update the SSH configuration to ensure that it remains secure and compliant with organizational security policies. Additionally, consider using a centralized authentication system, such as LDAP or Active Directory, to manage user access to the server. This can simplify user management and reduce the risk of unauthorized access.